What do you think that is? Scotch mist? Yes. Yes, it is Scotch mist. You can't do a tour of Scotland and not come to Loch Ness. It's only a fleeting visit. I'm just passing through on the way down to Fort William, and then for tonight's final camp, it's going to be the Hidden Valley in Glen. And you know, from leaving the car park that's near Sandwood Bay to get into Fort William, it's like 4.5, 5 hour drive. But it's been a stunning drive down, but it's been chucking it down, proper chucking it down with rain all the way here. And now the sun's just come out about 10 minutes ago. That's why I think the mist is appearing, but it looks lovely, doesn't it? So, got a dilemma though when I get to Fort William. It's either going to be something to eat in the Morrisons at Fort William or a dirty McDonald's. I don't know. It'll probably depend on what time they finish serving food at the Morrisons. But yeah, it's a dilemma I've been thinking about, and there's pros and cons for each. So Loch Ness, everyone. I'll see you in Fort William when I'm going to get something dirty to eat and refuel the car as well, I think. Well, it's going to be Mackie D's, everybody. Went in Morrisons and I had missed the canteen. Do you know what? And as soon as I seen that I'd missed the canteen, I really wanted the canteen. Oh, you know what? A Mackie's will be a good second. There's the golden M's over there. Yeah, weather's not great, you know. So I'm going to check out my route for this Hidden Valley. See how much climbing's involved. Because if I've got to climb quite high up into this valley, then I might just do a wild camp in Crean Lavich, where I've been before, and it's a place I've camped before. But we'll see anyway. I don't want the last night to be spoilt just by me making daft decisions. But we'll see. Oh, what a rainbow! What a rainbow! Looking up to Ben Nevis there. You can't see it because it's in the clouds, but it's up behind there somewhere. Yeah, no big deal, that's ever. And I've got more in here. Cheeseburgers and everything. Soddy, I've earned this after my Cape Wrath expedition. Welcome to Glencoe, everybody. This is it. Do you know what? I was going to park over there where all them other vehicles are parked. There's a sign saying no overnight parking. The same old again. So my plan is, I've just seen that says parking. This is off the main road, but this is a bus stand, but it only starts here, and I'm not in the bus stand. I'm parked there, so I'm not illegally parked. So this is where I'm going to stay, and tonight I'm going to be walking down here, and we're over there somewhere. It's going to have to be a bit of a climb, I think. Oh, it's good to be back. Good to be back in Glencoe. Look at it. It never fails to amaze me. It's absolutely stunning. Forecast showers, so it's only just over 1.5 mile walk. I'm thinking it's up there, tucked over there, hidden in there. It's quite a popular place, this. Big car park, and I think quite a lot of people go walking to it. There could even be people camping up here tonight. I'd be surprised if not, to be honest. But summer again, the last tick in the box on this trip. I saw the weather before and I thought I was half tempted just to bail and do it again, but for the sake of just over 1.5 mile walk, let's get it ticked off. And this will be a place I'll come back to again. Nice little trail this, actually. There was a little scrambly bit then. Got to get your hands on and pull yourself up a little bit. But apart from that, you know, it's a decent path. and like I said, obviously popular. So when I get up here to the hidden valley, I'm just going to try and tuck in somewhere like away from where the path first comes into the valley. Climbing up now, I'm just looking down at the pass and the car park over there, and my little vehicle doing its own thing a bit further down. I'm glad I've come here later on. It's about 7:30 now, and yeah, I've just passed quite a lot of foreign tourists. So hopefully by the time I get up here, which should really just be over this lip, it should be pretty quiet and no rain yet. If I can get my tent up and stay dry, I'll be happy. I've not quite beat the rain, but wow, there are wild swimming spots absolutely everywhere around here. It's just waterfall after waterfall running down that gorge there behind me. Not too far to go, I reckon about 400 metres, and then I should be on the lip of it. Hopefully, it's quite an hard climb up. This last bit's got really tough. Look at the sweat on that head. It's all shingle. This last bit, I did get told, looking at reviews, the last couple of 100 metres was like just shingle, and it's hard work. But you know what? Quite a lot of that's quite tough with a rucksack on your back. Like I thought there'd be loads of tourists up here, but coming on this last section now, I can see many of them turning back. You wouldn't come up here without a rucksack on. Never mind daft enough to be carrying this on my back. But hopefully I'm in striking distance. I'm just taking my time. My blooming heart is beating like a blooming drum, honestly. Oh, I've just made a massive map reading head. I'm scrabbling up here thinking there's no way this can be right. It's absolutely insane. And then looking across over there, nice gentle path carrying on. I don't know how I missed that. I do not know how I missed that, but I'm gonna have to go back down. I cannot go any further. I was even thinking then, I'm not gonna get up there. I'll have to just go and dump my sack in, just go and have a look at it, but there's the bloody path over there. Somebody else is as mad as me. May I introduce you to the hidden valley of Glen. Look at that. Look at that. Do you know what? I'll be quite honest. If I was a couple more years advanced, I wouldn't have made that. Not a chance. I might up a nice little spot down there from our tent. That's far enough away from him. But I've finally done it. The hidden valley of Glencoe in all its majesty. Oh, it was a climb and a half. That was a climb and a half. I found my spot for tonight, using this as a shelter. I'm just going to put myself down here on the ground because the wind's kind of coming from that way. But let me just pan you round. Let me just pan you round here. It's absolutely silent as well. It's absolutely mad. I'll spin the camera around so you can see it as it properly is. So that's where I'm sticking my tent, with that view. It reminds me of a place that I've never been before. Do you know what? It almost reminds me, the feeling I get, it's like the first time I walked into the MEN arena watching boxing. That's what I feel like. Oh, what a mad arena this is. Just one lone tent over there. A fellow introvert, loving being away from it all. The hidden valley of Glencore. In the hidden valley of Glencore tonight, a candle's going to burn all night. A symbolic candle to shine a light for the life of Stephanie Spark, a young lady who's been taken from us far too soon, and the twin sister of my friend Susan. So this, in a country that she loved herself, will burn all night tonight. It will be a beacon, and it will be symbolic of the light that she brought herself to the world. Rest in peace, Steph. Well, this is me signing off, guys, from the hidden valley in Glencore, and it's homeward bound from this moment onwards. Lovely night last night. I got out the tent and I looked at the time, it was 20 to 3 in the morning, and that candle was just burning so bright. It was unbelievable. It looked unbelievable. I don't know what the other campers must have thought of that, because it was proper glowing. A couple of lads down there behind the rock where I was camping last night from Holland. Only young lads, probably mid-20s. Nice lads as well. So I told them about the candle, so at least they knew what was happening. But yeah, it's been a wonderful, what has been 10 days while camping in Scotland. And my final views, it's still as beautiful a country as it's ever been. Absolutely is. But that west coast has lost its wilderness for me. So I think future trips in Scotland are going to be a bit more contained, because I've literally done the whole length of it in this 10 days. So I'm just going to pick out certain bits and certain islands and go and explore them. And I think that's where the true wilderness will still lie, on some of them remote islands. But wonderful. And you know what, with a candle last night, yeah, you know, if there's anything to come out of this, what happened to young Stephanie Spark, it's that you've got to just live every day. You've got to live every day as though it's your last. You know, she was only diagnosed, I think, November time. Do you know what I mean? It's you just never know. No one's guaranteed tomorrow. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna sign off here from Bonnie, Scotland, and I've loved it. I really have. I've loved it, but I need a bath. I really do need a bath. So until the next time, adios.